Hello dear light beings. Welcome to another video here on the channel. Today we are diving deep into a transformative and cosmic topic that resonates with every one of us. We are going to talk about the much anticipated solar flash and the beginning of the Golden Age. Based on the wisdom shared by TEA from the Arcturian Council of 5, we will explore what's ahead, how we can prepare ourselves, and how we can embrace this monumental shift with open hearts. As we step into this new age of evolution and expansion, it's essential to understand the significance of the solar flash, not just as a cosmic event, but as an inner awakening for each one of us. This is a time of spiritual ascension and collective consciousness, a time where humanity will undergo a profound shift in its awareness and existence. So, let us embark on this journey of discovery together, knowing that each step we take brings us closer to a higher state of being and understanding. The solar flash is a profound event that has been anticipated for eons by many spiritual traditions and enlightened beings across the cosmos. TEA, from the Arcturian Council of 5, speaks with such excitement and clarity about this celestial event, which will mark the beginning of a new era for humanity. But what exactly is the solar flash, and why is it so significant? At its core, the solar flash is not just a physical burst of energy coming from the sun. It is a wave of pure divine light that will flood our entire planet, activating dormant energies within us. This flash will be a cosmic trigger, pushing humanity into a new state of consciousness, a higher frequency of being. It is the light of transformation, awakening us to the truth of who we are and the potential that lies within each of us. This event is not just an external phenomenon. It is a reflection of an internal shift that is happening in each of us, individually. As Tia shares, this solar flash will affect us on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level, urging us to evolve and embrace our highest selves. It's a call to awaken from the sleep of separation and fear, and step into unity, love, and divine purpose. While the solar flash will be a powerful and overwhelming experience, it is not something to fear. On the contrary, it is something to look forward to with open arms and hearts. It is a time of awakening, healing, and growth. We are not waiting for some distant moment in the future. We are preparing ourselves right now, in this very moment, to receive this wave of light when the time is right. The truth is, this flash of energy is not a singular event, but a process that will unfold gradually, shifting the energy of the planet and the collective consciousness over time. As we continue to evolve, we may start noticing subtle shifts within ourselves, changes in the way we think, feel, and interact with the world around us. These shifts are signs that we are already being prepared for the solar flash. The more we embrace our inner transformation, the more we align ourselves with the energy of this coming event, allowing it to flow freely and effortlessly into our lives. One of the most common questions about the solar flash is, when will it happen? It's a question that many of us ask, longing for a specific date or event to guide us through this cosmic journey. However, TEA from the Arcturian Council of 5 reassures us that the solar flash will not occur according to a fixed timeline, and it will not happen when we expect it in the traditional sense. The timing of the solar flash is not determined by the stars alone, but by the readiness of the collective consciousness of humanity. It is an unfolding process that is dependent on the evolution of each and every individual. Each moment of love, compassion, forgiveness, and spiritual growth that we experience brings us one step closer to the global shift we are collectively waiting for. In other words, the more we as individuals awaken and expand our consciousness, the sooner the solar flash will manifest. This is a moment of great empowerment. We are not passive observers waiting for a moment to be handed to us. We are active participants in creating the conditions for the solar flash. Our thoughts, our actions, our decisions, they all play a role in shaping the energetic field that will trigger this transformation. Tia reminds us that we are the ones who will bring about the readiness for this event through our choices, our intentions, and our commitment to personal growth. The truth is, we are already experiencing the early stages of this ascension process. The solar flash, when it arrives, will simply be the final catalyst that accelerates and amplifies the shift that is already underway. It's as if we are being prepared step by step for this cosmic event. Each individual act of healing, Self-awareness and inner peace is contributing to this larger collective awakening. So, instead of focusing on when the solar flash will happen, let us focus on how we can continue to evolve, how we can expand our hearts and minds, and how we can be the change we wish to see in the world. The more we align ourselves with the energies of love, unity, and compassion, the closer we come to this moment of transformation. It's crucial to understand that the solar flash, while it may seem like a singular event, is actually part of a much larger process that has already begun. TEA shares with us that humanity's ascension is not something that will happen suddenly or only at the moment of the solar flash. It is something that has been unfolding over time, and each of us is a part of this grand cosmic evolution. The ascension is a gradual process, one that is being woven into the fabric of our daily lives as we expand our consciousness and raise our vibrations. We are already in the midst of this ascension process. The awakening that many of us feel, this sense of something greater unfolding, is not just a fleeting moment. It is a sign that we are aligning with the energies of this higher state of being. This process is one of spiritual evolution, where we move from a state of separation, fear, and limitation to a state of unity, love, and unlimited potential. Each small act of love that we extend to others, each moment of forgiveness we offer ourselves, and each choice to live in alignment with our highest self is a part of this grand ascension. As we raise our individual consciousness, we are, in effect, raising the collective consciousness of humanity. It is through our individual efforts that the world as a whole is beginning to shift toward a higher state of awareness and connection. TEA emphasizes that ascension is not just a spiritual journey, it is also an emotional and physical transformation. As we move through this process, we will begin to experience shifts in how we feel, how we perceive the world around us, and how we interact with others. These shifts may be subtle at first, but they will become more pronounced as we continue to open ourselves to the higher frequencies that are flowing into our world. We might begin to notice that our relationships with others are evolving. We may find ourselves seeking deeper, more meaningful connections, while at the same time letting go of old patterns and attachments that no longer serve us. Our bodies may also go through changes as we adapt to the higher vibrations. Some of us may experience physical symptoms like fatigue, headaches, or emotional purging as old energies are released and new, lighter frequencies are integrated into our being. These changes, while sometimes challenging, are all part of the ascension process. And while the solar flash is a pivotal moment in this journey, it is not the only event that will trigger our transformation. We are transforming right now, each and every one of us, through our own conscious efforts. The solar flash is merely the catalyst that will accelerate this transformation, propelling us into a new era of unity, love, and divine consciousness. As the solar flash draws closer, there will be signs, subtle and not so subtle clues that will help us recognize the energetic shifts happening around and within us. It's important to understand that these signs may not come through the traditional sources we expect, such as government announcements or mainstream media. Instead, they will manifest through our own experiences, our intuition, and the world's natural cycles. TEA emphasizes that the first signs of the solar flash will likely come in the form of increased solar activity. The sun, as the central source of energy in our solar system, will begin to send out more intense bursts of light and solar flares, each carrying potent, transformative energy. These bursts of solar activity will have a direct impact on our planet, stirring up both the physical and energetic bodies of humanity. You may notice the weather changing in ways that seem strange, or more intense bursts of heat or energy. But the most profound signs will be felt internally. As the solar flash approaches, you might experience vivid dreams or heightened intuition, as your spiritual body begins to align with the incoming energies. This period might bring deep emotional shifts. Old wounds and unresolved issues may surface to be healed. While this might feel uncomfortable at times, it's an essential part of the preparation for the higher frequencies that are coming. Your connection to the spiritual realms may also deepen during this time. You may feel a stronger sense of connection to your higher self, to your soul's purpose, or even to the collective consciousness. As the energy of the solar flash intensifies, it may catalyze your ability to communicate with your guides, ancestors, and beings of light. This increased sensitivity to the unseen world is a sign that your energetic frequency is rising to meet the incoming energies. It's also important to be aware of emotional shifts. Many of us will begin to feel more sensitive or more attuned to the emotions of others. This is because the collective energy is being raised, and we are all starting to tap into a more unified field of consciousness. It is not uncommon to feel waves of emotion without an obvious cause, as your body and energy field adjust to these new frequencies. These emotional shifts are not something to fear. They are simply part of the ascension process. As we get closer to the solar flash, these signs will become more pronounced, and the frequency of the world will shift dramatically. Our thoughts will become clearer, our hearts will open wider, and we will begin to live more in alignment with our true essence. When we are ready, the solar flash will trigger the final transformation. But until then, these signs are the milestones along the way, indicators that we are moving toward something magnificent, something that will forever change the course of humanity. As we move closer to the moment of the solar flash, one of the most important things we can do is prepare ourselves, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. This process of preparation is not about waiting passively for an event to occur, but about actively engaging in our personal growth and expanding our capacity to hold higher frequencies. The more we prepare ourselves, the more aligned we will be with the transformative energies that are coming. TAIAA suggests that preparing our bodies and minds is essential, as the solar flash will require us to hold and integrate high-frequency light. Our physical bodies will need to be in a state of balance and health in order to handle these powerful energies. A focus on nutrition, hydration, and exercise can go a long way in supporting our physical systems as we undergo this transformation. However, it's also crucial to remember that our bodies are not just physical. They are energetic, and our energy fields need to be cleared and strengthened as well. One way to prepare our energy fields is through practices like meditation, grounding, and energy clearing. Meditation helps us connect with our higher selves and tune into the subtle energies of the universe. Grounding, such as walking barefoot on the earth or spending time in nature, helps us anchor our energy to the planet, providing us with stability as we rise to higher frequencies. Energy clearing techniques like using sound healing or visualizing light help us release negative or stagnant energies that could block our spiritual growth. Emotionally, we can prepare by doing the inner work required for healing and self-awareness. The solar flash will bring to the surface any unresolved emotional wounds, so it's important to clear out any emotional baggage we may be carrying. This is a time to practice forgiveness, both for ourselves and others. By letting go of past hurts and embracing compassion, we create more space within ourselves to receive the high vibrational energies that will soon flood our world. Spiritually, we can prepare by focusing on self-awareness and cultivating our connection to the divine. The more in tune we are with our spiritual selves, the more seamlessly we will be able to integrate the transformative energies of the solar flash. This is a time to deepen our practices of gratitude, love, and prayer. It's about stepping into the knowing that we are co-creators of this new reality, and that our spiritual journey is deeply intertwined with the greater cosmic plan. The key to preparation is not to rush or force anything. It's about being present, gentle with ourselves, and allowing the process to unfold naturally. Each day we have the opportunity to align with the energy of ascension by taking steps, big or small, to enhance our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. As we do this, we create a strong foundation for the solar flash and all the transformations that will follow. As we move further into this journey of ascension, it becomes increasingly clear that this is not an individual process, but a collective one. While each person's journey is unique, we are all part of a much larger cosmic plan. TAIA reminds us that humanity's ascension is not just about personal growth. It is about raising the collective vibration and consciousness of the entire planet. This is a time when we must come together, not in division, but in unity. Every individual's efforts count. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every time we show love and compassion toward another person, we are raising the collective vibration. In this way, our personal ascension contributes directly to the ascension of humanity as a whole. When we choose to live from a place of love and peace, we create ripples of healing energy that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. Tuiya emphasizes that the solar flash will not be the sole catalyst for humanity's transformation. It will be the collective energy of humanity's awakened hearts that will bring this event to fruition. In other words, the solar flash will occur when the collective consciousness is ready, when enough of us have awakened to the higher frequencies and vibrations that are now available. Each individual's choice to live in harmony with the universe, to live in alignment with the truth of who they are, accelerates this process and brings us closer to the moment of the solar flash. This is why it is so important for each of us to continue our own inner work, to focus on our own growth, healing, and alignment. We cannot afford to wait for someone else to take the first step. We must all take responsibility for our own spiritual evolution. But as we do this, we are simultaneously supporting the collective. Our inner work becomes the foundation for a collective shift, a shift that will change the course of humanity forever. We are not alone in this process. There are countless beings, both physical and non-physical, who are working alongside us to guide and support us. Tuiya reminds us that the Arcturian Council and other cosmic beings are here to assist us on our journey, offering wisdom, love, and light to help us navigate the challenges ahead. But it is ultimately up to us as individuals and as a collective to decide when we are ready to fully embrace the transformative energies of the solar flash. It is through our united efforts that we will move into the next phase of humanity's evolution. The solar flash is not just an event. It is a gateway to a new era, a new way of being, and a new chapter in the story of humanity. As we embrace this moment, we will begin to see the world transform in ways that we may have only dreamed of. Tuiya reminds us that this transition is not about a sudden dramatic shift, but a gradual unfolding of a new consciousness. It is the dawn of the Golden Age, a time when humanity will fully awaken to its highest potential. We are being called to step into this new reality with open hearts and minds, ready to embrace the love, wisdom, and abundance that is available to us. The Golden Age is a time when peace, unity, and cooperation will flourish. It will be a time of deep healing for the planet and all its inhabitants. As we enter this new age, we will find ourselves living in greater harmony with each other, with nature, and with the cosmos. The solar flash will catalyze this transformation by awakening the dormant spiritual potential within each of us. It will awaken the inner light that has always been there, waiting for the right moment to shine. This is a moment of great opportunity, where we have the chance to consciously co-create a new world based on love, compassion, and unity. Tuiya reminds us that while the solar flash will bring profound changes, it is our collective efforts, our hearts full of love and our minds open to higher wisdom, that will sustain the new energies that are coming. The solar flash is only the beginning. The real work begins as we learn to live in this new reality, to maintain our balance and to continue our journey of spiritual growth. It is up to us to nurture and cultivate the seeds of the Golden Age so that it may continue to bloom for generations to come. So, as we stand on the cusp of this new era, let us remember that we are not alone in this journey. We are supported by the cosmic forces, by our higher selves, and by the love of the universe. The solar flash is a gift, and it is a reminder that we are ready for this transformation. It is time to step into the light, to embrace the truth of who we are, and to align with the highest frequencies of love and consciousness. Together, we will rise, we will ascend, and we will enter the Golden Age with open arms and open hearts. The journey is just beginning.